Hi, right, here we go for a MyMaths walkthrough, 335, volume of cuboids. The volume is about the amount of space something takes up in 3 dimensions. We can start by just counting the cubes, and then we go on to working out the volume of actual cuboid with just dimensions. We were told in the MyMaths task that these were 1 centimetre cubes. It was drawn in the isometric view rather than the oblique view. I've had to change it to oblique view because I'm on squared paper, and I didn't have any isometric paper, so I've just drawn them like this. Okay, but it's the same idea. So these were mine. I've got just counting the cubes for the first exercise. So how many cubes to build the shape? There's 1 there, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that the answer to that one is just going to be 6 centimetre cubes to build that shape. That's what you need. Okay. Don't count the sides. Alright, people think 1, 2, 3. That's often a mistake people make, but actually this is all 1 cube. So there's these 2 sides. That's the top of that cube, that's the side of the cube, that's the front of the cube. So that's just 1 cube there. So 1 cube, 2 cubes, 3 cubes, 4, 5 and 6 cubes. This one's got 1, 2, 3, 4 and then 1 at the back, so 5 cubes. So 5 centimetre cubes to build that shape. To get to this one, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 centimetre cubes. This one down here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 centimetre cubes there. Going over to here, and this one's a bit weird now because we've got half cubes kicked into the side there. So let's just count the whole cubes to start off with. We've got 1, 2, 3, and then another 3 and another 3, so there's 9 in that square shape. So 9, and then you've got these 2 halves make 10, and then this half makes 10 and a half. Now in MyMaths you're going to have to put it in decimals, so 10.5. This one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 centimetre cubes there to build that one. Okay, remember this is not 3, this is 1 cube, that's the top, the front, the side. This is 1 cube, that's the top, that's the front, and so on around the shape. Okay. Going down to this thing here, now this one's a little bit different. What I'll do here is I'll count how many in the front layer, and then I'll see that there's actually 3 layers. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in this front layer. There's 6 cubes, and then there's a layer there, so another 6, and a layer there, another 6. So 6, 6, and 6 is 18 centimetre cubes to build that shape. This last one of the pictures, the counting cubes exercise, how many in the front layer? So this is the front layer here, they're all the same cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then there's 2 layers of 6 cubes, so the 2 6s make 12 centimetres cubed. Okay, and that's all you're doing for working out the volume of cuboids, where you're just counting the cubes. Shifting over to the next page, so I've just sketched it out very roughly now. And all I'm doing to work out the volume of a cube is I'm just multiplying all the dimensions together. So it's just 4 by 4 for the front, which is 16. So I just do this calculator, 4 by 4 at the front, and then multiply by 4 going backwards, and I've got 64 centimetre cubes there. So that one's just 64. The next one, 1 by 5 by 6. 1 times 5 is 5, times 6 is 30 centimetres cubed. Going over here, we've got 9 by 4 by 7, so that's 252, 252 centimetres cubed. And this last one, 5 by 6 by, yes, it's 5 by 6, 5 by 6 by 3.5, and I've got 105 centimetres cubed for that one. I assume these are all centimetres. In MyMaths it'll tell you the units, and you won't have to type this in anyway because it'll give you that straight away. The refrigerator problem. So the refrigerator says these are the dimensions of the refrigerator. It's 180 centimetres tall, it's 60 centimetres wide. What's the depth of the thing? But we are told the volume. So if you think about how this works, you've got 180 times by 60 times by the depth. So that's the measurement you would do, and the answer is going to come out at 691,000 and then 200. Okay. Now I can work this out. So I've got 180 times 60, so that's 10,800, so 10,800 times by d must equal that 691,200, and now I'm just solving an equation, and the way to undo this multiplying by this 10,800 is just to divide this by 10,800, and then get your calculator and just write D equals 691,200 divided by 10,800, and there we go, and D was 64, and that's just centimetres because it's how far back you go on. Okay, so that was my refrigerator problem. You'll have your own. And the last question says I've got a cube, so a cube would look something like this thing. So you just have a quick sketch, and it says the side length is 9, so it means it's 9 tall, it's 9 wide, and then 9 long, and therefore the volume of this thing, which I've got to work out, is just going to be 9 times 9 times 9. Easiest way to do it. And the press equals 729 centimeters cubed. Okay. And that is the end of the MyMaths task. Yeah, have a go.